Hello, everybody. I'm Will Linley, and I'm hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
Will, what's up, man? Congratulations with this debut single. You got yourself in trouble with this debut single. You came in way too hot. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of pressure releasing the follow-up to Miss Me when you're gone. So talk to me a little bit about like your decision of wanting to make this the official debut.
I mean, it's been quite an interesting journey. It wasn't necessarily the song in my head that was like, this is going to be the first song that I ever put out like properly on Spotify, on the DSPs and kind of push it. It was kind of TikTok that did it for me. I was kind of teasing some demos and just seeing what people were thinking about the music, which is quite awesome about that app. You can kind of get a lay of the land. But Miss Me was the song that people seemed to be drawn to, and it wasn't a song that I'd finished yet. So I was kind of I was treading water there. I was like, oh goodness, we got to try and finish this song quickly. But ultimately, we saw that it was kind of moving and that people were connecting to the music and to the lyrics, and we ultimately had to finish it as quickly as possible.
How much of an impact do you say like TikTok has had on your career as an artist?
Oh, massive. I think I was very reluctant to get the app. I really didn't want to start making TikToks, but ultimately I saw the opportunity that it had given to so many other artists. And I think that was one thing that I was like, okay, you know what? If I really want to do this music thing, if it's really going to work out, but right now, the best marketing strategy and the best thing to do for yourself is to get TikTok. What's so incredible is that the smallest creator can reach millions of people, and I think that as a South African musician and trying to get my work out into the world and get other people to hear it, it's been incredible. It's really kind of leveled the playing field and allowed me to kind of get my music out there and to be heard by people all around the world, which is incredible.
As far as the writing process with the song, what was that process like for you? What was there a particular lyric, word, or was it a melody that kind of kickstarted the writing process?
Yeah, I mean, I came home from the studio one day and had this guitar loop, and I kind of wrote 3 verses to it, and I sent it off to one of my producers, David Belshaw, and kind of asked him, I was like, which one of these verses do you like? Which is the best one? And he was like, number 3, that one's a good one. Keep going. So I had number 3, and I worked it and wrote the words to it for the verse and got the pre. But the chorus that I had really sucked. It wasn't good. And I took it into the studio like a week later, and David and I kind of reworked the chorus and got a better melody to it. And I came back home after our session and was just sitting with the song, sitting with the melody. And I opened up my notes, which is where like I write a lot of my song ideas and just titles and things like that, for in case I get to a point where I'm stuck in the mud and I need inspiration. And at the top of the list was a lyric like, when I found you, I found me. I was like, yeah, let's run with that one. And that kind of kickstarted everything in that chorus. And ultimately it's like that opening line kind of tells you straight away the sentiment of the song, and then tying it into that last line of Miss Me When You're Gone was kind of just like paying ode to that first line that hits you in that chorus. So that's kind of like the quick little story of how it came about. But it was a very, very fun little process of writing in my room and collaborating with David over WhatsApps, and it was really fun.
That's a new one. I haven't heard WhatsApps yet as far as a collaboration for music. So.
Yes, sir. Yeah, listen, we are testing all boundaries right now.
Now, when it comes to the actual storyline of this song, as I mentioned, you came in hot with it. Like you opened up to your audience in a very vulnerable way. Was this something that just was a natural process for you, or were you kind of hesitant in the beginning before you finally decided to put it up on TikTok where the traffic initially started?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it kind of did come a little bit naturally, and I don't mean to sound like cliche or cringy, but I think for me, it's the most important thing is trying to write music that's kind of real and feels authentic, and I feel like I'm telling proper stories. And I think that between releasing Miss Me and today, I think I've gone through processes of like writing music that doesn't feel real and authentic, and then I ultimately don't have a connection with it, and then I write stuff that feels super honest, super raw, super like just open, and then I get scared to put something like that out. But I think for me, at the end of the day, it's like I'm not going to hold back music that is important to me and that like feels like it speaks to my soul and to who I am, because I feel like if I've gone through one thing in life, chances are there's at least one other individual out there who's gone through the same experience. And I think that that's the most important thing. And if people are connecting to the music, that's the end goal. And so ultimately it wasn't a challenge of releasing and a fear of releasing the song. It was actually really exciting because it felt like people were connecting with it, and I felt like I wasn't necessarily alone having gone through that whole experience. I was like, there are other people who are connecting to this. This is awesome. We like got a little community of people who are missing the person that they are around somebody else. But yeah.
As far as your production team, you collaborated with South African creators for the initial song, and now you've been experiencing producing and recording and writing here in LA in the States. So how different has those dynamics been with South African creators compared to the ones here in the States? Is there a difference?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm still working very closely with David and Bubele, who were the producers on Miss Me. And they're here in LA, and I've been working a lot with them, and it's been really cool. And Bubele's brother Abongwe was the guy who shot the music video for Miss Me, and he's been out here helping capture some like content stuff and some visuals. And I think the biggest thing that I'm trying to do is just kind of like keep creating with the people that I enjoy creating with, and that are my friends. And I've also been writing with people out here in the States, and that's been incredible. I think one of the big things is that like LA is really like the hub of music creation, or just is the entertainment capital of the world. It's incredible to be in the same city as some of the people that I've been looking up to my whole life. And I've been able to collaborate with incredible people, and that's been really cool to kind of learn and see how other people go about making a song. There's so much to learn through collaboration and through working with other people, but that's not to say that I'm going to stop working with David, Bubele, and Abo anytime soon. But it's certainly just like working with people and just dipping my feet in the water and having fun while I'm on this journey, but very much bringing the people who started it along with me.
And I love that you're bringing them with you. It's like you get attention, you get big, you get signed, and you bring them along, and they do the same thing. And I feel like those are the best, not only collaborations, but it's like the best kinds of teams, especially in the music world, because once you blow up, you can get lonely. Like you may have a million fans, but who really is around your circle that really knows who you are. So that's awesome that you're bringing them along.
Mm-hmm. They've been incredible. They've seriously had my back throughout a lot of this, which is awesome.
Yeah. Now, as far as new material, I know you have been working on new music, and obviously we want more. I want more personally. So what are your plans for new material? And is Right Girl, Wrong Time going to be like the follow-up? Like, I know you kind of teased that on your TikTok.
Yes, sir. So we got Wrong Time coming out on the 23rd of March, which is very exciting. Got a music video as well dropping with that, which is really cool. Shot that here in LA. So we got that song coming out, and then we got some more that will come out in the future. But we've got a big backlog of songs. We've got songs in the back burner just waiting to be released. So it's very, very, very exciting right now.
Now, Wrong Time, would you say that is like literally chapter 2 of Miss Me?
Yeah, I think I wrote it with a guy called John Samuel on Zoom, which was quite an interesting session. It was quite a fun one. But I think I really only came to terms with like the song and the story and who it was really about, like after it was written. I didn't go in there going, I'm writing about this person. But I think like the stories that I tell in it, the things that I say, I'm like, yep, this is part 2. It's like, okay. And I wasn't intending that, but I think it just kind of naturally came out, which I'm really, really proud of. But it's got a kind of a different feel to Miss Me. It's still got that acoustic energy, but it's a lot more upbeat, a lot more, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what people think.
When the heart speaks, you have to listen, right?
Come on, man. There we go. Come on.
Well, Will, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. Congratulations with Miss Me When You're Gone. And I'm telling you, I can't wait for more music from you. I'm stuck on your voice. I'm stuck on your lyrics, and I'm sure everybody else is as well. So thank you for releasing the song so far, and best of luck with the next one.
Thank you so much for having me, Rob. Really, really, really appreciate it.